Guys, my friend Annie just called. Annie and I went to high school together. She now has a 14-year-old who wants to learn how to play guitar. She called me and said, hey, can you come pick up my mom's guitar? It's an old Hagstrom from the 60s, and can you restring it, set it up, just tell me what it is, what it's worth, so that I know for my daughter if it's a good guitar for her. So it totally is. It's a weird guitar for your first guitar, but let's go see it. It's been a while since I've been able to take you guys along to find badass guitars in real life. I'm Jeremy, I'm the Guitar Hunter. Let's go see some cool guitars. Okay, I got it. Here's the thing, I don't know why. I expected this to be an acoustic guitar, but it's an electric guitar. It's me just not remembering it from in like high school days. It's super rad. Let's check it out. So I immediately got fired up when I saw this case. So this is an old Fender case, and it's in pretty good shape. So here's the guitar. So this is an old Hagstrom. So Hagstrom is a Swedish guitar company. They made really cool stuff. To me, they're kind of like nicer Tyscos. They're the same kind of like Japanese quality from the 60s. So it's cool, it's quirky. But we'll get it restrung, set up. I'll make sure all of these switches are working, and it should be really good. I'm excited for this guitar. Annie was with her kids and she didn't want to be on camera, and so this is for her 14-year-old. It's a 12-string. It's kind of an unusual pick for a first guitar for somebody, but it'll be a cool guitar. It might be a little crowded, but it should sound super jangly and cool. So immediately the first thing I notice is I put the guitar on and I hold it up. It is super neck heavy, just because these are big heavy tuners on a thin, I mean it's kind of an SG-ish thing, but I've also noticed there's a bunch of screws missing on this end, which makes me think somebody messed with it. Hey, Jeremy from the future here. So, two things happened. One, I lost the clip of me playing the guitar more after this. I found the switch that wasn't working, so I took the pick guard off, I figured it out. It hadn't really been messed with. Looks like somebody may have opened it up, but they just didn't know what to do. So I just cleaned it with some contact cleaner, put it back together, it worked great, I played it. But the bigger problem was that I have a baby in my house. So I don't get to play loud electric guitar, which I knew, but I was hoping that I could sneak it in. I filmed that video like kind of late morning, 10:30, 11 o'clock on a Saturday. I was hoping that I could get away with it, but as soon as I started playing, my wife said, hey, we have a baby sleeping. So, I'm sorry, but it was a super cool guitar. It's super jangly. I was amazed at how well it played and how low the action was. The neck is pretty thin, so for a beginner, it might be tough. So the guitar itself and the controls, so it had a master volume and a master tone, and then had a pickup selector for each one, and it had a tone switch. The tone switch reminded me, kind of made it a little muddy, kind of reminded me of those old, some of the Jazzmasters, some of the Gretches that kind of just rolls off the high end. It was a super cool guitar. It plays really well, and in the end, I think it's a very cool and inspiring guitar. Might be a little tricky for someone first learning, but who cares when it's that cool? And just the fact that it's been in her family and it's been with her, and her grandma has so many amazing memories with it. That's the coolest thing about these guitars, is that you get to kind of inheritance this legacy of this person owned it at this time, and my mom had it, and then I have it, and it's a super rad guitar. So thanks for watching this video. I'm Jeremy, I'm the Guitar Hunter. Go fill the world with music and friendship. Find cool guitars. I'm sure, like me, that people you went to high school with have cool guitars from their parents that they just need help figuring out, knowing what they are, knowing what they're worth. She paid me a little bit just for basically a setup and a restring, and then I made a video about it. So, thanks for watching this video. Go buy a t-shirt at jeremytheguitarhunter.com. That is the best way you can support me to continue making these videos.